Now, I don't know if you remember back during Hurricane Harvey, but there was a big deal when a gas pipeline, the Colonial Pipeline, shut down. You probably heard about that by now because this came out over the weekend. But this is the largest gas pipeline in the country. It moves over 2.5 million barrels of gasoline per day. And I guess that includes gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. I'm not sure how they distinguish between those moving through the pipeline. But anyway, it moves 2.5 million barrels of refined petroleum products, basically from Houston up to New Jersey, with a couple of stops along the way, places like Atlanta and Charlotte, where they can offload some of the supply. But this accounts for almost half of the fuel supply to the east coast of the United States runs through this particular pipeline. Now, when it was shut down in 2017, it resulted in gasoline prices hitting a 5-year high at that time. That was during Hurricane Harvey. Well, what happened over the weekend, apparently this company came under some kind of ransomware attack. That's all we know or think we know so far, is that there was some type of ransomware attack on this company. And you know how this ransomware works. You click a link in an email that you shouldn't click because it's a phishing scam or something, and phishing with a PH, and it downloads onto your computer some kind of malware, which then starts the process of essentially taking over the computer system. And it usually does it very quickly. And before the cybersecurity experts get wind of it, they can have locked down the entire computer system. And apparently they took 100 gigabytes of data off of this system on Saturday and essentially locked it up and said, hey, if you want to get back into the system, no problem, but you're going to have to pay us a huge pile of money to do it. I don't know the exact amount of the money that they're demanding. That doesn't appear to have been publicly released yet, but they claim it's some hacking group that's doing this. Of course, that would be awfully, easy to fabricate, just like our own CIA has a tool, and I'm sure multiple tools, where they can launch a cyber attack, and then it looks like it came from Russia. We've talked about that before, how, our own intelligence agencies have these hacking tools that leave a fake trail. So, just because the trail leads back to some supposed hacking group, some unknown, none of us even know who these people are. They're young computer hackers in a darkened room somewhere. I mean, how do we know this wasn't done by China as a state action? And they don't have a tool that spoofs it and makes it look like it comes from a hacking group. Now, that's just pure speculation. I'm just saying, how do we know? We don't know. We're totally beholden to the news that we get, and we kind of have to take it as we get it. But a little bit of common sense, can result in a different analysis. In any event, it would be wise for you to go out and fill up your gas tanks in all your vehicles today. If you haven't already done it over the weekend, go out there, fill up your gas tanks. You may see gas hitting a high if they can't fix this, and I don't see there's any reason to expect that they can.
And get in the habit of filling your gas tank whenever you use just a little bit of gas as we go through the summer.
People talk about that. Don't ever let your gas tank get below half full, because some of these events that can happen will catch you off guard. They happen fast. You're not prepared for it. And if you're like me and you ride around on empty half the time, maybe you need to start, Roxanne, you're raising your hand. Maybe we need to start hitting the gas station when we get to half full from now on and filling her up. I know I'm going to do it today. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard. And if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.